Welcome back to our last recess for today, everybody. We got Mango and Penny here. There's Mango over here. Here's Penny over here. Hello, Penny. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi, Mango. What do you want, huh? You want to go to the food? Come on. Good boy. There's Mango and Penny. There's Mango and Penny are out, and it's our last recess. Scooby's out. Hi, Ooby. Hi, Ooby. Hi, Scooby. Scooby? What's up, buddy? Yep, making some juice from your fruit? Good boy. Good boy, Scooby. You need your beak trimmed a little bit too, don't you? We'll have to file the end of that down. Maybe we'll do a spa day tomorrow. Some beaks and claws. Hello, Penny. Hi, baby. Hi. Mango, you hungry? Come on. You want to get over here by the food? There you go. There you go. Hi. Is that better? Is that better? Look at all that food on the floor. Well, ground. That's why we get the mice in here. Yep. Anyway, so there's Mango and Penny. This is our last recess for this, well, still cloudy, overcast Sunday. Or Monday, derp. Monday. Happens when you retire, you forget what day it is. So we will have gotten all the parrots out today, which is good. It's still warm out. I mean, I'm sweating, so it's probably 75, 78 degrees. Hi, Ooby. Hi, Scooby. Hi, Scooby. Hey, buddy. Hi. So I'm just going to continue as we talk about things with the new aviary project. You know, these are just basically thoughts going through my head, so you guys are learning or planning as I go, really, and planning as we go. Obviously, this aviary won't be here anymore, and this fence won't be here anymore. So we're going to Patty and I are talking about earlier doing is taking the fence out. Obviously, after the new aviary is built, taking out this holly. This aviary will be disassembled and used up as other bits for the new aviary. So the dogs are actually going to have this much more yard space. This area here will be for the doggos, which is good for them. And I had talked earlier about trimming these arborvitae back a little bit. And Patty and I have actually decided now that we're just going to we're going to leave this corner one here, and all these other arborvitae are going to come out. So we're going to cut all these down. I feel bad for it because the birds use them for nesting and stuff like that, but we have all those trees and all of these trees. Now that's going to go away. So that burning bush and these arborvitae, and that will give this whole area will be open to the aviary. So the aviary is going to get a ton of sunlight. So basically all these short ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, these are all going to come out. This corner one right here is going to stay. So we're going to leave the corner arborvitaes in, and then plant flowers, wildflowers, all across the bottom. So the doggos will get a little bit more room. We're going to clear all this out, make this wildflower, so you'll have the wildflowers and the parrots right there. It'd be a really nice view. We're talking about doing a vegetable garden type thing over here. So that section there is just weeds right now. It'd be a vegetable garden, and we're getting there. So these are just lots of thoughts. Like I said, all this stuff is going to end up being finished up in the spring. So I've got lots to clean and clear, lots of work to do back there with that wall, clearing stuff out. Same over here, and then taking this aviary apart. Probably won't do that for another month. Basically, as long as we can use the aviary and the weather's good, I'm going to keep using it. So as I mentioned, this project, aviary expansion project, this is going to be going on through the winter into spring. My goal is to finish it by March, which is basically the earliest we could have the parrots out if the weather's good. But this will all be cleared for the doggos. They'll have access to all this, increases the dogs' running space. So the dogs benefit, parrots benefit, I benefit. This is lovely. So, and then we'll have prettier flowers and stuff in the yard. I hear you, Penny. Meep. 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 I think the only critters that aren't going to do well after all this are these voles that are here, but they can move over there. We've got plants over there, and I've got a bunch of them living underneath my propane tanks. They can move over here. Maybe I'll build them something. Who knows? Anyway, that's my plan so far. I'm just going to keep updating as I go. Hello, Mango. Hello, Penny. Meep. 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 Yeah, you're a good girl. Ooby, ooby. Somebody move this branch. Oh, something got done. Move this branch. I can't get this door open right now. Yeah. Anyway, so that's going to do it for our video for today. Our last video. Our last set of recesses. Fourth set for this Monday. There's Scooby-Doo. There's Mango and Penny. Mango and Penny. And I'm your host. I'm Dan. Nice to meet you. We'll be back tomorrow with more recesses. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for all the support. We really appreciate it. For those of you who have already donated to our GoFundMe, it's only been up for like 2.5, 3 hours. We're at like $300 and something already. Thank you so very much. Like I said, this is going to be a couple months long project, so we don't have to jump on it all right now. And I'm not going to be able to get it done in 2 weeks anyway. There's just too much to do. But come springtime, we're going to have a huge aviary with 4 sections, bigger space for the doggos, easier for me, and you guys all get better videos because I'll be able to do a lot more from there. Anyway, thank you all very much. We'll talk to you later and have a great rest of your Monday evening. Bye, everybody.